Well, from artsy food to this, there's a metal sculptor who is working on a new masterpiece for a great cause.
Bethany is live in Pilot Hill this morning, giving us a little tour of a cool sculpting shop there. We're so artsy this morning.
Yeah.
We are so artsy. I love it. Let me introduce you to a man Good Day audiences know, Terrence Martin and his lovely daughter, Lana. We are at the new location. So he was based in West Sacramento for years and years and years. And you're very familiar with the Good Day team. You've done art pieces all throughout Northern California, and really, you've got pieces all over the place. Let's show some of the pictures of your most recent installation.
Right, Tracy.
Okay, this is in Tracy, and this is a 30-foot by 30-foot reflective tree, a mirrored tree?
It's an abstract tree, right, and it's in the middle of a 90-foot roundabout leading into a huge new development Lennar Homes is doing there in Tracy.
So these are the types of projects that Terrence is known for, larger than life installations. If you've been to the California State Fair, you certainly have seen his blue ribbon winners on multiple occasions. So we'll have to show you one of his blue ribbon winners that is here on the property. But you are also known for your love of vehicles as well. So you've restored this beauty.
Obsession, I think it is.
Oh, obsession,
yes.
okay.
10 years ago, I restored this one and customized it to be a little more artsy, like, you know, we like to do.
Yeah, like we like to
and,
do.
And it's almost back on the road again for the summer. It's taken a while, but we can't wait to go out and cruise it.
So something very special is coming up a week from tonight. Clemon Charles, a beloved local Sacramento musician, he suffered a stroke last spring, and so a group of his friends have come together, and we're doing a live concert in the pavilions at Wildwood, along with an auction, and that's where Terrence comes in because he is one of the donors for this auction. So let's head inside your studio and just take a look at some of the pieces because we're part of the inspiration this morning, Terrence, because he's got a week to build a piece that is going on the live auction block, and he's got some really interesting pieces, including, holy cow, tell us about these.
Well, so these are very special, a piece of American history right here. These aren't, you can't get these anymore, but these are actual pieces from the World Trade Center Ground Zero that were salvaged from the wreckage. And I did a piece in Texas that utilized some of these pieces, and these are two little small leftovers that I was able to keep.
So we're going to be fabricating a piece in honor of Clemon Charles that's going to hit the live auction block a week from tonight. And so when you come back in the next hour, we're going to be welding. Sparks will be flying, and we'll get to hear about what Lana's up to too, because we're going to have to get the Good Day crews out to check out this young lady. You race, and we'll hear what she's racing coming up next.
That's right.
Okay. I like it. It's a very talented family.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Thank you, Bethany.
Thanks, Bethany. Well, there's a local artist transforming metal parts into beautiful art pieces.
Bethany is live in Pilot Hill this morning doing some metal sculpting herself. Okay, I see you have the proper safety equipment.
Yes, that's
so
important.
that's a good start.
I am decked out. I'm ready to go. Terrence Martin, good friend for decades. What are we looking at? What is this piece right here?
Well, so that is a piece that I did in 2017 in Silicon Valley to mark the birthplace of the computer industry. So this is a scale model of a 20-footer that I did that's down there in Mountain View.
Wow. Okay, so we're not making something quite that large for next week's auction.
Yes.
We're working on something much more manageable. Let's talk about how we start from the ground up to create this piece. So your vision is we're going to bring in the LED light, right?
Right. So I went around my property and I've got so many artifacts and stuff, and I like to reuse stuff in my work. So what I'm thinking is this is a great cast heavy base.
Okay.
We come in here with an LED light will be mounted inside here.
Love it. Get that going.
Color
Perfect.
changing, RGB.
Okay.
And then what I think we'll end up doing with this piece over the next week is we'll come in here with these chunks of glass. Start with a big one.
Yep.
And then we'll take smaller pieces which we need to break apart with a hammer carefully. And then they'll all be combined with steel rod that will be shaped and formed, and this will essentially rise up to a level maybe about this height, and it'll all be glass, almost like this is a eternal flame coming up from the table.
This is going to be incredible. So you will have an opportunity to bid on this at auction at Wildwood in the Pavilions 1 week from tonight, 6:30 to 9:30. A very special musical fundraiser and also live auction raising money for our dear friend Clemon Charles, beloved local musician, suffered stroke in the spring, and really all of his friends are coming together to help raise money for his rehabilitation. So let's get some sparks flying.
Yes.
I have our little tester here. So wait, it's official. You have to. Okay, I've got it. I'm ready. Okay, guys, are you ready for sparks?
He was thinking.
Am I good?
Yep.
All right. It gives you are you guys able to see that on air? Could you
Yeah.
see a little bit of our sparks flying?
A lot.
Great. So as we continue this morning, we're going to be piecing this together. And as Terrence was mentioning, he likes to use recycled material. And so this piece actually comes from an old project he did for the Sacramento Kings back in the day.
Yep.
Oh,
no
that's
battle
cool.
shield with the Maloof days.
Back in the Maloof days.
Yes.
So a lot of history on this property, and part of the auction, the person who wins this fabulous art piece that's under construction will also win a tour of Terrence's property here. So they're going to get to come out to Pilot Hill and maybe even deck out and get the full experience, what it is to be a welder for a day, and tour the property. Coming up in the next hour, we will show you his very first sculpture, Blue Ribbon winner at the California State Fair.
Still got it.
Still got it. Still
Bethany,
got it, man.
Thank you very much. I'm glad everything was safe. And yes, we did see the sparks. We saw quite a few sparks. All right. Thank you, Bethany.
Good day, Pilot Hill. I'm Bethany Crouch, and we are live this morning at Terrence Martin's fabulous property. Okay, let's take a look. This, people will probably recognize if you've been up to the Tahoe area. You had a larger-than-life version of this up at the Hard Rock.
24-footer. Yes.
24 foot.
And this little 8-footer is what got me the commission. So otherwise, wouldn't have gotten it, but this proved it, and they hired me.
And now, this year, it's going to Burning Man. We'll have to talk about that later. Tell me about this vehicle back here. I know we've got some pictures to pull up. It was featured on the cover of a magazine?
Cover of a magazine, and actually this has been on Good Day Sacramento before, and you know what we did? We actually drove it around and we cooked bacon and eggs right here on the engine on this little tin piece right here.
Courtney, do you have any memory of that? Do you remember hanging out? Do you remember who the reporter was? Who were you with?
It was 10 years ago. I think it might have been Steve Large.
Okay, all right.
If I recall correctly.
Okay, let's head over. I want to show off some of your other pieces. Your very first winner at the California State Fair is this boot that says "No climbing." So, what did you win? What was the competition?
So this was for best recycled sculpture, and this was, I believe, 2008.
2008, going all the way back. And I remember this spider. You used to have this guy out in West Sacramento, right?
Hanging off my shop
Hanging
on Interstate 80
off your
so
shop.
people could see it. That's right.
Exactly.
Yes.
That was the notable piece.
Yeah, so this is recycled CNC dropouts from my other pieces that I've done, and this it won my first one.
That's incredible. And then we also have to head on down here to this giant structure. What is this?
So this is the next year. I did again with the same recycled pieces, and I did a totem pole. So it's a bear, a beaver, and an eagle on the top.
A bear, beaver, eagle. Wow. I don't know if you guys are able to to really see that. The bear, beaver, eagle.
Yes.
There's so many fun things to see out here in Pilot Hill. This entire property is filled with Terrence Martin creations. And what's neat is you have an opportunity to bid on his newest art piece. We've been working on it all morning. He's got a week to finish it. It's hitting the auction block a week from tonight at Wildwood in the Pavilions. There's a big benefit concert along with the live auction that will feature Terrence's art. So you have an opportunity to win that that piece to feature in your home, your personal home gallery.
Yes.
Or just right on the kitchen table. Yeah. And also get a tour of Terrence's property, all raising money for beloved Sacramento musician Clemon Charles. And little Miss Lana here, who is taking after her father. She is an adventurer, and we need to show you, coming up in the 10 o'clock hour, we'll show you some art pieces that this young lady has created. Because you've been doing some art, haven't you, my dear?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's got her dad's creativity.
She does.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. And you guys, I know that dad jokes are a big thing on the show. Lana, can we show off your T-shirt that your dad got you? Ain't no daddy like the one I got. We're having a lot of fun out here in Pilot Hill. We'll take you back up into the studio coming up in the 10 o'clock hour, and make sure you guys all have the details to bid on Terrence's art a week from tonight.
Yes.
Yes.
Bethany,
cool.
thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Good day, Pilot Hill. I'm Bethany Crouch with my new friend Lana, who takes after her father with her artistic abilities. Okay, so tell me about this art piece you've made.
A roller, the North Star logo, and a timer.
And some little zip ties,
And
a lot
some
of
zip ties, ropes, whatever that is.
so creative. I love that. And that is very much taking after Terrence, who's in the back, sparks flying. Okay, Terrence, we have to protect our eyes. Are you done over there?
Yes.
Okay, all right. We don't want to turn around and have the sparks flying. So we've been showing you this beautiful piece that he is working on for auction 1 week from tonight for Clemon Charles fundraiser. But I want to share with everyone a little bit about your history, because you came to this work in a rather unusual way.
It is. I did an about face. In 2004, I was working in cardiac surgery and specialized in artificial hearts and the heart-lung machine at Sutter Memorial, which is gone now. And I decided on call that I'd learned to weld, and then found a little niche and had a knack for it, and started creating things, and here I am.
And here he is. And this piece that you're looking at here, this is just a model of the larger than life one, which is where?
In Silicon Valley. It marks the birthplace of the computer industry.
And so there are so many of these larger than life pieces set up all throughout California. And Terrence has just gotten the contract. Breaking news. We can't give you too many details about it, but once this new piece that you're going to be building is finished, how many people a day will see it?
We're calculate about 120,000 people a day will go past this thing. It's very high profile.
Okay, so we will be staying in touch with Terrence so that we can come out and watch his next masterpiece be built, something that so many people in our state are going to get to experience on a daily basis. But when it comes to your studio and inviting people in, oh wow. Lana is very creative. She's got her art box over there so that she can be creating while Dad is also in the studio creating. But what's really special is the winner of the art piece for the auction that's happening a week from tonight, you're inviting them to come and actually tour your property and get to see pieces that people haven't seen in years, because they were featured at the California State Fair. They won at the California State Fair, but they've been kind of hidden from view. But whoever wins this piece is going to get to come and see all of those up close.
Yeah, and we'll have lunch, and we'll hang out and go for a tour and maybe a hike around the property, all that good stuff.
Amazing. And maybe even you'll get to learn a little welding. You might get to wear this fancy jumper that I've been borrowing, and of course you have to protect the eyes while the welding is taking place.
I've got it all.
Protect the gloves, all of these things. Terrence will give you the 411. So we've got the information for you. It's happening at Wildwood in the pavilions a week from tonight, 6:30 to 9:30. Come on out. Terrence will be there with his art piece, and so many members of the community who are supporting Clemon Charles. Just a beloved Sacramento fixture, and we want to see him make a full recovery. All right, you guys, sending it back to you. And Lana, come on over here, sister girl. Look at this. Okay, show everybody this is what she's been working on.
Oh my God.
Those are so cool.
Giving a stamp to Dad.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bam.
Yeah, no, she's got style. And also, we're going to have to hang out with her another morning, because what do you race?
Motorcycles.
She races
Oh, I
motorcycles.
love it.
Yeah.
races motorcycles, makes metal
I've
skulls.
gotten second place once.
Oh, in
Yeah.
second place. Okay,
we
we're
go.
going to have to hang out with Lana more. She knows things.
We love this. By the way, Bethany, Clemon Charles has performed live in the Good Day Studio a couple times, and he's phenomenal
Yeah.
musician. So I'm so glad to hear about this event. Thanks, Bethany.
Yeah,
Right
we
on.
love him so much. Yes, absolutely. Thanks, you guys.
Thank you, Bethany.